Clothesline sunsets, sky blue barn red. Wind chimes front porch, good dogs wood floors, work boots open doors, and miles of John Deere green. Freedom far as I can see. The road to run and room to breathe. That's who I am and I'll always be. Caught up in a country, the only way I wanna be. Somewhere where the road ends, out there where the creek bends. That's where you can find me. With them fields of gold and cotton rolls, that never-ending sky. That take it slow, easy road, man, that's life. Caught up in the country. Just look at them stars. Must be a billion of them, just doing their thing, right where God put them. If this ain't heaven, it's halfway there. You can feel it in the air. Caught up in the country, the only way I wanna be. Somewhere where the road ends, out there where the creek bends. That's where you can find me. With them fields of gold and cotton rolls, that never-ending sky. That take it slow, easy road, man, that's life. Caught up in the country. Caught up in the country. If I have it my way, I'll stay. Caught up in it, caught up in it. Somewhere where the road ends, out there where the creek bends. That's where you can find me. With them fields of gold and cotton rolls, that never-ending sky. That take it slow, easy road, man, that's life. Miles of John Deere green. Freedom far as I can see. The road to run and room to breathe. It's who I am and I'll always be.
Yes, Williamsburg, Kentucky was founded in 1818. Originally known as Spring Ford due to its location near a ford crossing the Cumberland River, it was later called Whitley Courthouse before being renamed Williamsburg in 1882. It is located within the Eastern Mountain coal fields and the Appalachian Plateau regions. The town's early growth was fueled by its freshwater springs, which attracted settlers. Coal mining and lumber industries later became significant economic drivers. The construction of the Louisville and Nashville Railroad in 1883 further boosted development by connecting Williamsburg to broader markets. The town's first city government was formed in 1886, enacting ordinances such as prohibiting bawdy houses, brothels, prohibiting gambling, prohibiting fornication, prohibiting rolling hoops on sidewalks, prohibiting barbering on Sundays, and prohibiting unattended cattle on Main Street. Cumberland Falls, sometimes called Little Niagara, the Niagara of the South or the Great Falls, and is the only venue in the Western Hemisphere where a moonbow or lunar rainbow is regularly visible on a clear night with a full moon.
Oh, you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. The wind in the willow play love's sweet melody. But all of those vows you made were only to be. Though we're apart, you thought of me still. Oh, you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill.
Every time you look at me, I'm as helpless as can be. I become a puppet on a string. You can do most anything with me. All you do is touch my hand, and your wish is my command. I become a puppet on a string, and you can do most anything with me. If you really love me, darling, please be kind. I offer you the truest love that you will ever find. Take my heart and please be fair. Handle it with loving care. For I'm just a puppet on a string, and you can do most anything with me. If you really love me, darling, please be kind. I offer you truest love that you will ever find. Take my heart and please be fair. Handle it with loving care. For I'm just a puppet on a string, and you can do most anything with me. You can do most anything with me.
Jellicoe, Tennessee is a small city in Campbell County, located on the border between Tennessee and Kentucky. It was founded in 1878 as Smithburg, but changed its name to Jellicoe in 1883 to capitalize on the growing popularity of Jellicoe coal. In the early 1880s, a high-quality bituminous coal vein was discovered in the Jellicoe Mountains. The completion of railroad tracks in 1883 led to rapid coal mining development, making Jellicoe one of the most productive coal fields in Kentucky and Tennessee. In 1906, a railroad car packed with dynamite exploded in Jellicoe, killing 8 people and destroying part of the town. Despite the tragedy, the town quickly recovered, and many of the buildings in the Main Street area date from this period. In 1944, a train carrying new troop recruits derailed near Jellicoe, causing the locomotive and 4 leading cars to fall into Clear Fork. The accident resulted in 35 deaths and over 100 injuries. Jellicoe was a muster ground for the Union Army, while Confederate forces held Cumberland Mountain to the south. Jellicoe has a rich coal mining history, a resilient community, and a unique place in Tennessee's Appalachian heritage.
To live over yonder, you're the railroad track. When it rained, you couldn't walk
Caryville, Tennessee has a rich history that reflects its evolution from a coal mining town to a resilient community. Originally known as Wheeler Station, the town was renamed in 1866 in honor of Judge William Cary, a prominent local landowner. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Caryville thrived due to its booming coal industry with companies like Sun Coal Company, Pee Wee Coal Company, and Red Ash Coal Company providing employment for many families. The town also had a vibrant business scene, including banks, stores, restaurants, and even a movie theater. However, as coal mines shut down one by one, Caryville faced economic hardships. Despite floods, fires, and other challenges, the community showed remarkable resilience. Local leaders and business owners worked together to revitalize the town, ensuring it did not become another ghost town. Caryville is situated in a valley between Cross Mountain and rugged hills with Cove Lake State Park nearby. Today it remains a small but enduring town in Campbell County, Tennessee.
Work of art. She's the girl who stole my heart. My Venus in blue jeans is the Cinderella I adore. She's my very special angel too, a fairy tale come true. They say there's 7 wonders in the world, but what they say is out of date. There's more than 7 wonders in the world. I just met number 8. My Venus in blue jeans is everything I hope she'd be. A teenage goddess from above, and she
Rocky Top, Tennessee, originally known as Coal Creek and later Lake City, has a rich history tied to coal mining and labor struggles. The town was founded in the early 19th century after the 1798 Treaty of Tellico opened the area to settlement. In 1891, Coal Creek was the site of the Coal Creek War, a labor uprising where miners protested the use of unpaid convict labor in the mines. This struggle led to the abolition of Tennessee's convict lease system. The Fratterville mine disaster of 1902, one of the worst mining disasters in the U.S. history, occurred nearby. In 1936, the town changed its name to Lake City after the Tennessee Valley Authority completed Norris Dam, forming Norris Lake. In 2013, a business group proposed renaming the town to Rocky Top, to capitalize on the popularity of the song Rocky Top. In 2014, a federal court allowed the town to officially adopt the name Rocky Top. The song Rocky Top, written by Felice and Baudelaire Bryant in 1967, became an anthem for Tennessee, especially for the University of Tennessee. The song was officially designated as a Tennessee state song in 1982. The original Rocky Top in Tennessee is a peak on the border of North Carolina and the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It is 14 miles from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, where the song Rocky Top was written in room 388 of the Gatlinburg Inn in 1967 by Baudelaire and Felice Bryant.
Shining like lighters in the dark in the middle of a rock show. We were doing it right. We were coming alive. Yeah, caught up in a southern summer, barefoot blue jean night. Blue eyes and auburn hair, sitting looking pretty by the fire in a lawn chair. New to town and new to me, Her ruby red lips was sipping on sweet tea. Shot me a look like a shooting star, so I grabbed a beer and my old guitar. Then we sat around till the break of dawn, howling and singing our favorite song. Never gonna grow up, never gonna slow down. We were shining like lighters in the dark in the middle of a rock show. We were doing it right, we were coming alive. Yeah, caught up in a southern summer, barefoot blue jean night. Whoa, never gonna grow up, never gonna slow down. We were shining like lighters in the dark in the middle of a rock show. We were doing it right, we were coming alive. Yeah, caught up in a southern summer, barefoot blue jean night. A 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 barefoot blue jean night.
Clinton, Tennessee was originally named Burrville in honor of Aaron Burr. However, after Burr's infamous duel with Alexander Hamilton, the town was renamed Clinton in 1809 to honor George Clinton, who served as vice president under Thomas Jefferson and James Madison. The area was originally inhabited by Native American tribes. Archaeological excavations have uncovered evidence of prehistoric settlements along the Clinch River. One of Clinton's most significant historical moments came in 1956 when Clinton High School became the first state-supported public high school in the southeastern U.S. to undergo desegregation. Clinton is also known for its connection to coal mining, particularly in nearby communities like Rocky Top. The Coal Creek War, 1891, was a major labor dispute between coal miners and mine owners over the use of unpaid convict labor. Additionally, the Frederickville Mine Disaster, 1902, and Cross Mountain Mine Disaster, 1911, were tragic events that shaped the region's mining history.
Kiss me with your ruby red lips. It thrills me so I turn her back over flip. That is why I love you so. That is why I love you so. Come on now, baby. That's why I love you so. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to take it easy, baby. That's why I love you so. Take it easy, honey. That's why I love you so. Don't you know now? That's why I love you so. I want the one more time now. That's why I love you so. Come on, baby. That's why I love you so. Honey. That's why I love you. You placed gold on my finger. You brought love like I've never known. You gave life to our children and to me a reason to go on. You're my bread when I'm hungry. You're my shelter from troubled winds. You're my anchor in life's ocean. But most of all, you're my best friend. When I need hope and inspiration, you're always strong when I'm tired and weak. I could search this whole world over, you'd still be everything that I need. You're my bread when I'm hungry. You're my shelter from troubled winds. You're my anchor in life's ocean. But most of all, you're my best friend. You're my bread when I'm hungry. You're my shelter from troubled winds. You're my anchor in life's ocean. But most of all, you're my best friend.
Primrose Lane, life's a holiday on Primrose Lane, just a holiday on Primrose Lane. With you, can't explain when we're walking down the Primrose Lane.
Knoxville, Tennessee has a fascinating history that dates back to the late 18th century. Founded in 1786 by James White as a fort, Knoxville became the capital of the Southwest Territory in 1790 and later served as Tennessee's first capital when the state was established in 1796. The city was named for Secretary of War Henry Knox. During the Civil War, Knoxville was deeply divided with strong Union and Confederate influences. The city was occupied by Confederate forces until Union troops took control in 1863. The Battle of Fort Sanders was a key moment as Confederate forces failed to breach Knoxville's defenses. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Knoxville thrived as an industrial hub, benefiting from its railroad connections and natural resources like marble, coal, and lumber. The city hosted the 1982 World's Fair, which attracted millions of visitors and helped revitalize the local economy. Today, Knoxville is known for its rich cultural heritage, historic sites, and its role as home to the University of Tennessee.
Holiday on Primrose Lane, just a holiday on Primrose Lane. With you,
Forever, my darling, our love will be true. Always and forever, our love only you. Just promise me, darling, your love in return. May this fire in my soul, dear, forever burn. My heart's at your command, dear, to keep love and to hold. Making you happy is my desire, dear. Keeping you is my goal. I'll forever love you for the rest of my days. I'll never part from you. forever love you for the rest of my days. I'll never part from you for your loving way. Just promise me, darling, your loving return. Pay this fire in my soul, dear, forever.
Thought you'd change the weather, start a little storm, make a little rain. But I'm gonna do one better, hide the sun until you pray. I'm a tornado, looking for a soul to take. You're gonna see me coming by the selfish things that you did. I'm gonna leave you guessing how this funnel is gonna hit. I'm a tornado, looking for a man to break. Yeah, I'm gonna lift this house, spin it all around, toss it in the air and put it in the ground. Make sure you're never found. Thought you'd take a swing, try another girl, try another night. But it's the pain that brings my force of nature back to life. I'm a tornado, more disturbed than an F5. Hey, I'm gonna lift this house, spin it all around, toss it in the air and put it in the ground. I'm gonna lift this house, spin it all around, toss it in the air and put it in the ground. Make sure you'll never find. Oh yeah. I'm gonna lift this house, spin it all around, toss it in the air and put it in the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna lift this house, spin it all around, toss it in the air and put it in the ground. Make sure you're never found. The winds are getting stronger and the sky is falling through. You ain't got much longer till the rage rips off the roof. I'm a tornado, and I'm coming after you.
soon departed, and you know he never showed his face again. That's why your love keep on lifting me higher, higher and higher. I said your love keep on lifting me higher and higher. All right. I'm so glad I finally found you. Yes, that one in a million, girl. And now with my loving arms around you, I can stand.
Kodak, Tennessee has a surprisingly rich and layered past. The name Kodak was adopted in 1892 when local postmaster Harvey N. Underwood was inspired by the new Kodak camera brand. He thought the name was catchy and easy to spell, so he wrote to George Eastman, the founder of Eastman Kodak, and got permission to use it for the town and its post office. But Kodak's story stretches back even further. The area was the site of the Treaty of Dumpling Creek, signed in 1785 between the short-lived state of Franklin and the Cherokee Nation. This treaty opened up much of East Tennessee, including Sevier County, to white settlers. The French Broad River, which flows nearby, was a vital transportation route for both indigenous peoples and early explorers. Today, Kodak is part of Sevierville's urban growth boundary and sits just off I-40, where it has become a gateway to the Smoky Mountains and a hub of local commerce.
And you've never once looked back at your home across the track. You're the gossip of the town, but my heart can still be found where you tossed it on the ground. Pick me up on your way down. Pick me up on your way down. When you're blue and all alone, when their glamour starts to bore you, come on back where you belong. You may be their pride and joy, but they'll find another toy. Then they'll take away your crown. Pick me up on your way down. They have changed your attitude. Now you're haughty and so rude. Your new friends can take the blame. Underneath you're still the same. When you learn.
Dandridge, Tennessee proudly holds the title of the second oldest town in the state, founded in 1783, 13 years before Tennessee even became a state. It was named after Martha Dandridge Washington, the wife of George Washington, making it the only town in the U.S. named for a First Lady. The town's early growth was fueled by its location along the French Broad River, attracting settlers and travelers alike. By 1793, it became the county seat of Jefferson County, and stagecoach routes and riverboats made it a bustling stopover, complete with taverns and inns, some of which still stand today. Dandridge also played a role in the Civil War, with a skirmish occurring there in 1863 during Confederate General James Longstreet's campaign. In the 1940s, the town faced a major threat when the construction of Douglas Dam threatened to flood it. Residents successfully petitioned First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt, and a massive stone levee was built to protect the historic downtown. If you ever visit, you can walk through over 20 historic buildings, including Shepherd's Inn, visited by Presidents Jackson, Polk, and Johnson, and the Revolutionary War Graveyard.
aching with the feeling of the freedom of an eagle when she flies. Turning on the world the way she smiled upon my soul as I lay dying, healing as the colors in the sunshine and the shadows of her eyes. Waking in the morning to the feeling of her fingers on my skin. Wiping out the traces of the people and the places that I've been. Teaching me that yesterday was something that I never thought of trying. Talking of tomorrow and the money, love, and time we had to spend. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. Coming close together with a feeling that I've never known before in my time. She ain't ashamed to be a woman or afraid to be a friend. I don't know the answer to the easy way she opened every door in my mind, but dreaming was as easy as believing it was never gonna end. And loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again.
Morristown, Tennessee has a rich and layered history that stretches back to the late 18th century. It was settled around 1787 by Gideon Morris, for whom the city is named. Before European American settlement, the area was home to Cherokee communities and two major Native American trails. The Great Stage Road and the Buffalo Trail ran through the region. During the Civil War, Morristown saw several skirmishes between Union and Confederate forces, particularly in late 1864. After the war, the city grew rapidly thanks to its location at the crossroads of major stagecoach and railroads, becoming a key industrial and logistics hub in East Tennessee. Today, Morristown is known as the regional center of the Lakeway area, with a diversified economy that includes manufacturing, healthcare, and education. It's also home to historical landmarks like the Crockett Tavern Museum, a replica of the boyhood home of frontiersman Davy Crockett.
Baby, you got the moves that drive me crazy, and on your face I see a trace of love. Come hold me close, don't let me go. I need you, honey, stars above. Rock me gently, rock me slowly, take it easy. Don't you know that I have never been loved like this before? And baby, baby, rock me gently, rock me slowly, take it easy. Don't you know that I have never been loved like this before? Rock me gently, rock me slowly, take it easy. Don't you know that I have never been loved like this before? Ain't it good? Ain't it right that you are with me here tonight? Rock me gently, rock me slowly, take it easy. Don't you know that I have never been loved like this before? Baby, baby, rock me gently, rock me slowly, take it easy. Don't you know that I have never been.
I told you on the day we wed I was gonna love you till I was dead. Made you wait till our wedding night. That's the first and the last time I'll wear white. So if the ties that bind ever do come loose, tie 'em in a knot like a hangman's noose. 'Cause I'll go to heaven or I'll go to hell before I'll see you with someone else. Put me in the ground, put me 6 foot down, and let the stone say, here lies a girl whose only crutch is loving one man just a little too much. If you go before I do, I'm gonna tell the grave digger that he better dig too.
Mosheim, Tennessee was originally known as Blue Springs. The area was settled around 1800 by German Lutheran immigrants drawn to its fertile land and natural springs. In 1872, the town was renamed Mosheim in honor of Johann Lorenz von Mosheim, a renowned German theologian. That same year, the Mosheim Institute, a general college, was established, further cementing the town's cultural and educational roots. Though not a major battlefield, Mosheim felt the tremors of the Civil War, particularly during the nearby Battle of Blue Springs in 1863. The town later commemorated this history with annual reenactments until 2008. By the early 1900s, the arrival of the railroad helped Mosheim grow as a hub for agriculture and trade. Tobacco was a key crop, and the town developed a close-knit, industrious community that still defines it today.
I mean, right now, oh, right now. If the ties that bind ever do come loose, if forever ever ends for you, if that ring gets a little too tight, you might as well read me my last rites. And let the stone say, here lies a girl whose only crutch is loving one man just a little too much. If you go before I do, gonna tell the grave digger that he better dig. There'll be a stone right next to mine. We'll be together till the end of time. Don't you go before I do, I'm gonna tell the grave digger that he better dig too.
Baileyton, Tennessee has roots stretching back to the late 18th century. Originally known as Laurel Gap, it was first settled around 1776. The name changed to Baileytown in 1892, honoring brothers Claudius and Thomas P. Bailey, and was later shortened to Baileyton when the town was incorporated in 1915. In its early days, Baileyton was a bustling crossroads village with general stores, blacksmith shops, a tannery, a creamery, and even a silent movie theater. One of its proudest achievements was the Oakland Seminary, founded in 1883. This coeducational academy was affiliated with the Methodist Episcopal Church and boasted a 1,500-seat auditorium. It eventually merged with the county school system around 1913, and Baileyton High School took over the grounds by 1917. Nestled in northern Greene County, Baileyton sits near the base of Bays Mountain and is drained by tributaries of the Nolichucky River, giving it a scenic Appalachian backdrop.
But love is blind, you're far too kind. Don't ever let it show. I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was stronger. Oh yeah. When you want her lips, you get her cheek, makes you wonder where you are. When you want some more, she's fast asleep, leaves you twinkling with the stars. Poor old grandson, there's nothing I can say. You'll have to learn just like me, and that's the hardest way. I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was stronger. Ooh la la, ooh la la, yeah yeah. Ooh la la, ooh la la, yeah yeah yeah.
Oh, the wayward wind is a restless wind, a restless wind that yearns to wander, and he was born the next of kin, the next of kin to the wayward wind. In a lonely shack by a railroad track, he spent his younger days, and I guess the sound of the outward bound made him a slave to his wandering ways. Oh, the wayward wind is a restless wind, a restless wind that yearns to wander, kin to the wayward wind. Oh, I met him there in a border town. He vowed we'd never part, though he tried his best to settle down. Now I'm alone with a broken heart. Oh, the wayward wind is a restless wind, a restless wind that yearns to wander. And he was born the next of kin, the next of kin to the wayward wind, the next of kin to the wayward.
Kingsport, Tennessee got its name from Colonel James King, who operated a shipping business along the Holston River in the late 1700s. The area was a key river port and trading hub, especially for goods heading downriver to Knoxville. Early settlements at the site were used as a staging ground for other pioneers who were traveling overland on the Wilderness Road leading to Kentucky through the Cumberland Gap. In the early 1800s, two small towns, Christianville and Rossville, merged to form what became Kingsport in 1822. During the Civil War, the Battle of Kingsport took place in 1864, where a small Confederate force held off Union troops for nearly 2 days. On September 12, 1916, Kingsport residents demanded the death of circus elephant Mary, an Asian elephant that performed in the Sparks world-famous show Circus. She had killed City Hotel worker Walter Eldridge, who was hired by the circus the day before as an assistant elephant trainer. Eldridge was attacked and killed by the elephant while he was leading her to a pond. The elephant was impounded by the local sheriff. Leaders of several nearby towns threatened to prevent the circus from performing if it included the elephant. The circus owner, Charlie Sparks, reluctantly decided that the only way to quickly resolve the situation was to hold a public execution. On the following day, she was transported by rail to Irwin, Tennessee, where a crowd of over 2,500 people assembled in the Clinchfield Railroad yard to watch her hang from a railroad crane.
That makes me laugh. Still the one that's my better half. We're still having fun, and you're still the one. You're still the one that makes me strong. Still the one I wanna take along. We're still having fun, and you're still the one. Yes, you are.
never be anyone else but you. For me, never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you. If I could take my pick of all the girls I have ever known, then I'd come and pick you out to be my very own. There'll never be anyone else but you. For me, never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you. A heart that's true and longs for you is all I have to give. All my love belongs to you as long as I may live. There'll never be anyone else but you. For me, never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you. I never will forget the way you kiss me. And when we're not together, I wonder if you miss me, 'cause I hope and pray the day will come when you belong to me. Then I'm gonna prove to you how true my love can be. There'll never be anyone else but you. For me, never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you.
Desire. The fever we had might have set the West Coast on fire. 2 months later, got trouble in mind. Oh, my baby moved out and left me behind. But it's alright, 'cause it's midnight and I got 2 more bottles of wine. The way he left sure turned my head around. Seemed like all the night he just up and put me down. Ain't gonna let it bother me today. I've been working and I'm too tired anyway. But it's alright, 'cause it's midnight and I got 2 more bottles of wine. I'm 1,600 miles from the people I know. I've been doing all I can, but opportunity sure comes slow. Lord, I'd be in the sun all day, but I've been sweeping out a warehouse in West LA. But it's alright, 'cause it's midnight and I got 2 more bottles of wine.
Blountville, Tennessee was founded in 1795. It became the county seat of Sullivan County and is notable for being the only Tennessee county seat that isn't an incorporated city or town. The area was originally part of a land tract purchased in 1782 by James Brigham, who later donated 30 acres for the county seat. By 1830, Blountville had grown into a bustling settlement with churches, taverns, stores, and even a doctor and lawyer. One of the most dramatic moments in its history came during the Civil War. On September 22, 1863, the Battle of Blountville unfolded here, a 4-hour clash that saw Union forces shell the town and burn the courthouse, forcing Confederate troops to retreat. Blountville also played a role in the broader story of East Tennessee. It was part of the short-lived state of Franklin in the 1780s, a fascinating chapter in early American frontier politics. Today, several 18th and 19th century buildings still stand, and in its historic district, offering a glimpse into its frontier roots.
Oh, yeah. I love you more than I can say. I love you twice as much tomorrow. Oh, love you more than I can say. Oh, yeah. I'll miss you every single day. Why must my life be filled with sorrow? Love you more than I can say. Oh, don't you know I need you so? Oh, tell me please, I gotta know. Do you mean to make me cry? Am I just another guy? Oh, yeah. I miss you more than I can say. Why must my life be filled with sorrow? Oh, love you more than I can say. Oh, don't you know I need you so? So tell me please, I gotta know. Do you mean to make me cry? Am I just another guy? Oh, yeah. I love you more than I can say. I love you twice as much tomorrow. Love you more than I can say. I love you more than I can say. I love you more than I can say. More than I can say. I love you twice as much tomorrow. More than I can say. I love you twice as much tomorrow. More than I can say. I love you more than I can say. More than I can say. I love you more than words can say. More than I can say.
I'm so young and you're so old. This, my darling, I've been told. I don't care just what they say. 'Cause
Bristol, Tennessee has a rich and unique history, deeply intertwined with its twin city, Bristol, Virginia. The city was founded in 1852 when Joseph R. Anderson purchased 100 acres of land from his father-in-law, Reverend James King. He named the new settlement Bristol, narrowly beating out the name Paradise. What makes Bristol especially fascinating is that it straddles the Tennessee-Virginia state line. State Street literally divides the two cities. This unusual geography has shaped its identity and culture over the years. Bristol is famously recognized as the birthplace of country music. In 1927, record producer Ralph Peer recorded local musicians like the Carter Family, and Jimmy Rogers in what became known as the Bristol Sessions, a pivotal moment in the history of American music. Congress officially honored this legacy in 1998, and today the Birthplace of Country Music Museum stands as a tribute. The city is also home to the Bristol Motor Speedway. a legendary NASCAR short track that draws fans from all over the country.
You know I love you so, and only you can take my heart. Only you can tear it apart. When you hold me in your loving arms, I can feel you giving all your charms. Hold me, darling, hold me tight. Squeeze me, baby, with all your might. Oh, please stay by me, Diana. Oh, please, Diana. Oh, please, Diana.
Gonna put the world away for a minute, pretend I don't live in it. Sunshine gonna wash my blues away. Had sweet love, but I lost it. She got too close, so I fought it. Now I'm lost in the world, trying to find me a better way. Wishing I was knee deep in the water somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze and it don't seem fair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair. Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. And I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise.
Wrote a note, said be back in a minute. Bought a boat and I sailed off in it. Don't think anybody's gonna miss me anyway. Mind on a permanent vacation. The ocean is my only medication. Wishing my condition ain't ever gonna go away.
Cause now I'm knee deep in the water somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze blowing wind through my hair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair. Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. And I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. This champagne shore washing over me.
It's a sweet, sweet life, living by the salty sea.
One day you could be as lost as me.
Change your geography, maybe you might be.
Knee deep in the water somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze blowing wind through my hair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair. Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. And I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. Come on in, the water's nice. Find yourself a little slice. Grab a backpack and lunch.
Today's drive was a nice drive down I-75 south from Corbin, Kentucky. Colonel Harlan Sanders' first KFC was here, to Knoxville, Tennessee, the Marble City. Then we caught the 640 east to I-40 and then followed I-81 north to Bristol, Tennessee, where Donnie and Lenny live and the super famous Bristol Raceway is located. The weather was great and the scenery stunning. Gary and I really enjoyed this drive through countryside we have never been to before. Kentucky and Tennessee are very beautiful. Tomorrow, we visit Donnie and Lenny and Sycamore Shoals State Historic Park. Good night.